Why do 90% of internet searches go through Google? This is a question that has intrigued many, from tech enthusiasts to policymakers. Google's search engine has become synonymous with the act of searching itself, so much so that to Google is now a verb in the English language. But how did Google achieve such dominance, and what does it mean for the future of the internet? And could this lead to its breakup? The idea of breaking up Google might seem far-fetched to some, but history has shown that even the mightiest companies can be dismantled when they wield too much power. The US government has a long history of intervening in markets to ensure fair competition, and Google could be the next target. Back in 1911, the US broke up John D. Rockefeller's Standard Oil into 39 companies to curb its monopoly. This was a landmark case in American history, setting a precedent for how monopolies could be handled. Standard Oil's breakup was intended to foster competition and prevent any single entity from controlling an entire industry. The case against Standard Oil was built on the idea that monopolistic practices were harmful to consumers and stifled innovation. Fast forward to today, and Google might be next. The tech giant has grown exponentially since its inception in 1998, expanding its reach far beyond search engines. Google now operates in various sectors, including advertising, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. Its influence is so pervasive that it's hard to imagine the internet without Google. But with great power comes great scrutiny, and Google's dominance has not gone unnoticed. With a market value of over $2 trillion, Google is a tech titan. This staggering valuation places Google among the most valuable companies in the world, alongside other tech giants like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. Google's financial success is a testament to its innovative products and services, but it also raises questions about the concentration of power in the tech industry. It dominates online search, holds a 90% market share in the US, and owns powerful assets like YouTube, Android, and DeepMind. These assets are not just valuable, they are integral to the digital lives of billions of people. YouTube is the world's largest video sharing platform. Android powers the majority of smartphones globally, and DeepMind is at the forefront of artificial intelligence research. Together, these assets give Google an unparalleled advantage in the tech industry. The US government argues this monopoly stifles competition and innovation. Critics of Google claim that its dominance makes it difficult for new entrants to compete, thereby limiting consumer choice and slowing down technological progress. The argument is that when one company controls so much of the market, it can dictate terms and conditions that are unfavorable to competitors and consumers alike. In August, a judge ruled that Google's dominance is problematic. This ruling is a significant development in the ongoing debate about Google's market power. It suggests that the judiciary is taking concerns about Google's monopoly seriously and is willing to consider measures to address it. The ruling could pave the way for more stringent regulations or even a breakup of the company. The Department of Justice wants to break up Alphabet, Google's parent company, to ensure fair competition, especially in the booming artificial intelligence sector. AI is seen as the next frontier in technology, with the potential to revolutionize industries ranging from healthcare to finance. Ensuring fair competition in this sector is crucial for fostering innovation and preventing any single company from monopolizing the benefits of AI. For instance, Google spent $26.3 billion in 2021 to be the default search engine on devices. This massive expenditure highlights the lengths to which Google is willing to go to maintain its dominance. By securing default status on millions of devices, Google ensures a steady stream of search traffic, which in turn drives its advertising revenue. Critics argue that such practices are anti-competitive and harm consumers by limiting their choices. Critics say this crushes competition, but Google claims it's just giving users what they want. Google's defense is that its products and services are popular because they are superior, not because of any unfair practices. The company argues that users choose Google because it offers the best experience and that any attempt to break it up would ultimately harm consumers by reducing the quality and availability of its services. The big question: could this lead to another landmark antitrust case like Microsoft in 1998? The Microsoft case is often cited as a precedent for how tech monopolies can be handled. In that case, Microsoft was found guilty of anti-competitive practices and was forced to change its business practices. The case had a lasting impact on the tech industry, opening the door for new competitors and fostering innovation. Back then, Microsoft was penalized for monopolistic practices, which changed the tech landscape. The case against Microsoft was based on its dominance in the PC operating system market and its efforts to stifle competition from other software developers. The ruling against Microsoft led to increased scrutiny of other tech giants and set the stage for future antitrust actions. Now, as the Department of Justice crafts its proposal, due by November 20th, and Google prepares its defense by December 20th, the tech world holds its breath. The outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications for the entire tech industry. If the Department of Justice succeeds in breaking up Google, it could lead to a more competitive market and spur innovation. On the other hand, if Google successfully defends itself, it could solidify its position as the dominant player in the tech industry. Will this be the end of Google's reign or a new chapter in tech regulation? The stakes are high and the outcome is uncertain. What is clear, however, is that the debate over Google's market power is far from over. As the case unfolds, it will be closely watched by tech companies, regulators, and consumers alike. The future of the internet could be shaped by the decisions made in this case. Stay tuned, subscribe, and hit the bell to keep up with the latest in this unfolding saga. The story of Google's potential breakup is just beginning, and there will undoubtedly be many twists and turns along the way. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a business professional, or just a curious observer, this is a story you won't want to miss. So make sure to stay informed and engaged as we navigate this complex and fascinating issue.